Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. That's going to be the red R towards the bottom right. In this video, we're going to be looking at the PF Motor error on a Ri4000. Now, in case you guys have this issue, please, first of all, contact Ricoh Tech Support. You want to get a case started with them. You don't want to avoid any kind of warranties by troubleshooting on your own. This video is just for reference only. Okay, with that being said, let's get started. So we're going to go ahead and make sure our unit is completely off. In this instance, mine is on, but yours needs to be completely off. Also, the power in the back needs to be removed. Some of the items we're going to need are going to be 2 screwdrivers. A hand one is fine, and a small screwdriver. We're going to need some Ricoh G1 grease that comes with the unit. We're also going to use some lint-free wipes. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this cover right here. You're going to have 2 screws here on the left. Sorry, 2 screws on the right. You're going to have 2 on top. You're going to have 2 more on the left over here. And then 2 more towards the top center of the unit. It's going to be 1 and 2. These are with a small screwdriver. Okay, once we got those removed, we're going to go ahead and slide out this bottom cover, like so. And then if you look real carefully, we're going to first check 2 sensors that are located inside the machine. One of them is right here. The other one's way back into the machine back there. You might need a flashlight to look at that one, but there's one more back there that looks just like this one. We want to make sure those are okay, they're not damaged or dirty or have fallen off for any kind of reason. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to check our guides here, our railing. So we're going to make sure those are nice and clean. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of buildup on them, some dirt. And the way to clean those out, we're going to get our lint-free wipe. Okay. So we'll get a lint-free wipe and we're going to just clean the top of those nice and clean. I'm not going to clean mine because mine are fairly clean. I just did it recently. But you just clean the top of these rails. And you want to get all the way in there as far as you can. Okay, once you got those cleaned, you're going to add a little bit of grease on top, just a couple of drops down the rail, and you want to grease the top portion of that rail. So from this part right here all the way around. So you want to just make sure you get grease all down that rail as far as you can. Once you got grease on it, you're going to go ahead and you're going to pull your table out and you're going to push it in a couple of times. So once you got it all greased up, just very carefully, you're going to pull your table out. You don't want to do this too harshly, just nice and slow. All the way out. And then all the way back in. Now we're doing this so some of the grease gets into the bearings down there, into the railing, kind of spreads out. So you want to do that about 4 or 5 times. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to reattach our cover. For this, you're also going to need another screwdriver or a little ruler, something thin. And the reason for that is we want to make sure that we get that sensor bracket above. So you get this bracket right here, you grab this guy or a ruler, you're going to put it right in between there like that. And then what you're going to do, you're going to lift the cover and make sure it goes over on the inside. So this lip right here needs to go over this lip in here. So on the bottom, lift it up. You put it in the top lip. Once that's in there, just very carefully pull this out and lower this part. Okay, once you got that in there, we're going to put our screws back in. Now we're not going to tighten our screws yet. We're just going to put them on there loosely so we make sure all the screws line up. And then once they go up here, they're gonna be the darker ones, the black ones, and they're gonna be a lot longer than the rest of them. Same thing with those. We just very loosely put them in there. We want to make sure again that all the screws line up before we tighten everything up. Get my small screwdriver here. Get the inside screws. Okay, once you get the inside screws in, we're gonna start tightening everything up. So tighten those ones up. And we're gonna go around the front cover. And we're gonna start tying these up. Nope. Okay guys, once you got the screws all back in place, we're gonna go ahead and turn our machine back on, and we're gonna give it a couple of more exercises. By doing that, we're just gonna go ahead and press. Once it's completely on, you're gonna press stop, or it's gonna come up by itself anyways. So once it's out, you're gonna do an auto height. So that way the cable goes in and out a couple of times. Okay guys, if you guys got any more questions after this, please contact Ricoh Tech Support. Remember again, start a case with them. You don't want to avoid any kind of warranties. Let them know what's going on. They will give you some more help. This is just for reference only. Thank you guys and have a good day.